Hi everyone, it's Aisha Beau here, and today I'm going to talk about proper scalp maintenance for healthy natural hair. Y'all know I love an educational video. I love a video where I'm breaking down some tips for you because I believe that as a natural hair YouTuber, it's not only my responsibility to show you how to do super cute hairstyles and show you how specific products and whatnot work in my hair, but I'm supposed to help you in going through your natural hair process and your healthy hair journey as well. So every so often I like to do a video where I break down something specific, and today I'm breaking down scalp care because I feel like it's so important for the overall health of our hair. And if you want your hair to grow, you really have to focus on that scalp care. It's so necessary. So first, what I'm going to do is break down the 4 things that you can do on your own at home to help maintain a very healthy scalp. After that, for those of you who suffer from dry, itchy, or irritated scalp, I'm going to give you a routine or a kind of recipe, not a recipe, more so a routine that you can use for yourself to help to combat that dry, dehydrated scalp. Oh, and one more thing before I get into this video, I just want to give a shout out to my day 4 twist out. Yes, this is a day 4 twist out. I'm really excited about it. It's hanging in there. It's not as crazy defined as it was the first few days, which is totally fine for me. You know I'm all about volume, but I'm very pleased with how it's looking right now. The product that I used for this twist out was the Carol's Daughter Cocoa Creme Hydrating. Okay, hold on. It was the Carol's Daughter Cocoa Creme Butter. Yeah, I'm going to put the exact name down below, but I just want to give a shout out to that in case anyone wants to ask me in the comments. That is how my hair is right now in a day 4 twist out. Yes. Okay. All right, let's get into this video. So the first tip that I want to give you when it comes to maintaining a healthy and happy scalp is preserving moisture. Moisturizing your scalp is super important. Not just moisturizing it, but preserving the natural moisture that your scalp has on its own. So a lot of the dry scalp issues stem from simply having dehydrated tissue on your scalp. So one way that you can combat that is to regularly oil your scalp. You know that I am so big on oiling my scalp on a regular basis. I do it whenever I do a twist out or whenever I wash my hair, and that's about once a week. So I'm always oiling my scalp at least once a week. And the oil that I like to use personally is Jamaican black castor oil. I just feel like Jamaican black castor oil, it is nice, rich, thick. It helps to promote growth and health of the skin and the skin tissue. And it's one of those oils that really sticks around for a long time. It's not something that you're gonna have to reapply each and every single day. And I know that Jamaican black castor oil is super thick, so it's really hard to kind of get that right into the scalp. And if you have one that doesn't have its own nozzle, what I did was I got my own little plastic bottle. I got this from the local beauty supply store, and it has its own little nozzle. I put my Jamaican black castor oil in here, and then I just go through. I part my hair, or if you don't feel like parting your hair, you can go through and just push it in there. I usually go with a back and forth motion like this, so I'm not just plopping it on one specific spot. And then from there, you can kind of rub it in so that it really seeps into your hair follicles. Another tip when it comes to preserving moisture is something that I am guilty of doing, or not doing, I guess. It's making sure that you're not washing your hair and scalp with super hot water. personally, I love a hot shower. My boyfriend, well, my fiance, always likes to make fun of me because he's like, you like to burn your skin off when you're in the shower. And I kind of do, whatever, I do. But when it comes to washing my hair in the shower, I have to put my water on lukewarm temperature, not too cold because you know I would be in there shivering, but not as scalding hot. This helps to preserve the natural sebum that's on your scalp tissue, and that helps to keep your scalp naturally moisturized and replenish its own moisture. So try to cut back on super hot water when you're washing your hair. Lastly, of course, I think this goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway, try to let your hair air dry as often as you can. The more that we use a hair dryer or blow dryer, that literally dries up our scalp. So we want to again preserve and retain the moisture that we naturally have on our scalps. So the next tip is something that I kind of touched on, and it's giving your scalp massages, frequent massages. So underneath the skin on your scalp, there are blood vessels, and those blood vessels help with the circulation and providing nutrients to your scalp tissue. And a great way to help increase circulation of these blood vessels is to give your scalp a nice scalp massage at least once a week. I do a scalp massage on my own once a week, and I usually incorporate that scalp massage with when I'm putting oil on my hair. So it's kind of just killing two birds with one stone. So I oil my scalp, and then afterwards I go in and I give myself a really nice scalp massage to help just increase that circulation, increase that blood flow, and that helps to it helps with your scalp health, again, because it has nutrients, but it also helps to promote growth because it's freeing up those hair follicles as well. So if whether it's right after you wash your hair and you're adding oil to your hair, or if you're sitting down and you're watching TV on your couch, you can literally give yourself a really nice, like 5 to 10 minute massage while you're watching TV. It takes no extra effort. You don't have to be in front of a mirror to do it. Literally, just put your fingers here. I wouldn't say don't do it with your nails. Do it with the tip, with the, I guess not the tip of your finger, but the back of your finger, so that it's a nice penetrative massage, and make sure you go in nice circular motions and you get different areas of your head so that everything feels that nice massaging sensation, and it helps with all that circulation. So the next tip, look at this, my scalp massage got me out here looking crazy. Okay, so the next tip is something that I see kind of mixed reviews in the natural hair community about, but from doing my own research, all of this information, I do want to say, is research backed. I made sure to do some research before I came out here and giving y'all tips. So the next tip is to make sure that you shampoo regularly. I know that it kind of goes against what a lot of other natural hair influencers or natural hair bloggers talk about, but for me personally, I shampoo my hair once a week. And when I'm talking about shampoo, I'm not talking about a co-wash. I'm talking about an actual shampoo. Obviously, we're going to use sulfate-free, paraben-free shampoo, but you have to shampoo your hair, or your hair, because you want to get rid of that excess dirt, that excess product that's on your scalp and left on your scalp, especially if you're giving yourself some oil massages and oil treatments at the beginning of the week. You want to kind of replenish and refresh your entire scalp to start over for the next week. If you don't shampoo your hair often, it's going to lead to a ton of product buildup, and that clogs your pores, and it just it creates more opportunity for like infections, and it's not good. I'm gonna get into it in the next tip, but it's really important that we shampoo on a regular basis. You know, if you want to even shampoo twice a month, so that's every 2 weeks, because you feel more comfortable with that, then that is completely fine. But you have to work some type of shampoo into your routine on a regular basis, or else your scalp is never going to be fully cleansed, and you're not going to see as much growth or healthy shiny hair as you really want to see. So it's super important to make sure that you shampoo your hair every so often. So my next tip kind of takes the shampooing tip to the next level. This isn't something that I have tried yet, but from doing my research, I actually saw this come up quite often, and that is exfoliating your scalp. So this literally takes that shampoo situation to the next level. There are exfoliating shampoos out there. I'm actually gonna buy one because I wanna try it and I wanna give you guys an accurate review, but there are some exfoliating shampoos out there that help to get rid of dead skin cells and bacteria. I'm looking at my notes because I want to make sure that I articulate all of this correctly. And they clear away any dead skin, bacteria, and it helps to keep the hair follicles clean and clear from any excess debris or buildup. So this, I think, sounds like a great idea, especially if you're someone who is suffering from dry scalp, or you have an infected, itchy scalp. I think that a nice, here goes Pepper. I think that a nice exfoliation treatment, probably once a month. I wouldn't want to do that too often because, of course, the scalp is very sensitive, and if you're already doing the other steps, I don't think that you want to create too much irritation. But I think exploring the, I guess the treatment of doing an scalp exfoliation with some type of exfoliating shampoo is definitely a great way to help maintain your scalp health. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is break down a specific routine for anyone who's experiencing dry, itchy scalp, dandruff, dehydrated scalp, flaking, and kind of wants to help alleviate that on a regular basis. So with this routine, if you do it at least once a month, you should start to see some change. If you don't, and if you feel like your problem is a lot worse and you see really harsh, big buildup on your scalp, I think that it's really important that you go and see a dermatologist. But these are some basic tips for anyone just experiencing the traditional dry, itchy scalp. So the first thing is to, of course, deep condition your hair. It's super important that we deep condition at least once a month because this is vital in restoring nutrients to our scalp and also maintaining that moisture and that nourishment to the hair and the scalp. So making sure that you do a good deep condition treatment at least once a month is the first step. And using deep conditioners with ingredients like avocado are really good at helping with that moisture and building up that moisture in the scalp. The next thing that you should do that is super important, similar to what I mentioned, is making sure that you're cleansing and or exfoliating your scalp. So this step can actually go before the deep condition treatment, just making sure that you're getting rid of any product buildup, any debris or anything that is built up on your scalp, and just giving yourself a nice, fresh, clean palette so that you can go in and deep condition your scalp. So again, using an actual shampoo every so often. Only co-washing your hair and conditioning your hair is not going to be very helpful. You're going to see a lot of buildup. You're not going to properly cleanse your hair. Even no matter how much a co-wash says that it's like this is going to cleanse your scalp, etc. I think it's super important that you use a true shampoo as well. I think that that's so important. After you finish washing your hair, something that you can also do to help with your scalp buildup and itchiness is restoring the pH. So the natural pH on our scalp, if it's disrupted in any way, shape, or form, that can actually cause infections, fungus, bacteria to build up on your scalp as well. So it's really important that you maintain your scalp's pH if you start to see those types of symptoms. If you're not seeing those symptoms, you don't necessarily have to do this, but it is good just to restore everything back to balance. So the way that you can restore your pH is giving yourself an apple cider vinegar rinse. So putting some apple cider vinegar onto your hair and scalp and using that to help to restore that natural pH that you have. And that's going to help to create some type of balance and also help you with increasing your health if it's been damaged for some time. Next thing that you have to do is, of course, use a leave-in conditioner. It's super important to use a leave-in conditioner. I know that there are some twisting creams and butters that say that they help to moisturize and nourish your hair, but you also need this extra step. Not only is it a great base layer for any type of styling product, but a leave-in conditioner is meant to seal in and hold that moisture for you after a wash. So using a leave-in conditioner is super, super, super important. For anyone who's experiencing dryness, I think it'd probably be better to use a leave-in conditioner that's cream-based as opposed to one that's a spray. I like to go between either or, depending on what type of style I'm trying to do. But if it's mainly to promote moisture, I usually use a cream-based leave-in conditioner. And the last part of this routine, Pepper, get out of here. And the last part of this routine to help yourself rid yourself of itchy, dry, flaky scalp is to seal in the moisture with some oil. So that means using a Jamaican black castor oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, something that's going to help to really lock in that moisture and maintain that natural nourishment that your scalp really, really, really needs until the next time you go through and do this process. So that was my video on maintaining a healthy, happy scalp to promote your hair health and your hair growth. I hope that you found everything really helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any further questions or any comments. Let me know within the comments section and I would be happy to answer them. As always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you know my next video goes live. Also, if you're on Instagram, please be sure to follow me on Instagram at Aisha Beau. If you want me to do more partnerships and showcase more products, building up my Instagram following is super, super important. This is a very shameless plug, but I would love for you all to follow me there. I share a little bit more of my life on Instagram, and I share a little bit more of my day-to-day hair on my Instagram as well. So be sure to follow me there. And again, leave any comments if you have any other feedback. Thank you for tuning into this video. Until next time.